J-Side on the decks. Leeds, Liverpool, Dublin to London. Dermo! Rolling the pub with the Spurs shirt tight, talking about trophies every Friday night. Silver hair shining underneath the light. Irish silver fox feeling dynamite. Guinness in hand, giving it the big un. Says this is our year. Every single season, dancing on tables, causing pure scenes. Believes Ant Ball runs the football machine. He's loud, he's proud, he's chatting all night. North London dreams underneath neon lights. From Dublin bars to White Hart Lane, Dermo brings the party again. Dermo the Tottenham fan, Irish silver fox, he's the king of the dance. Hands in the air when the bass line drops, singing, come on you Spurs! Non-stop, Dermo the Tottenham fan, moonwalking sideways with a pint in his hand. Silver fox swagger all over the floor. Everybody screaming, one more! One more.
White and blue running through my veins. On the pitch where the glory remains. The cockerel stands brave on the crest. North London pride, this ain't no jest. From Lane to the new shining ground. Echo chants where the legends are found. Heroes carved in the heart of time. We march on through grit and grime. Oh Tottenham, Tottenham till I die. Raise the banner, let it fly. Through the rain, through the fire. This is my club, my only desire. Oh Tottenham, Tottenham till I die. Raise the banner, let it fly. Through the rain, through the fire. This is my club, my only desire. Echoes of King and Greaves in the air. Every goal, the sound declares. Heartbeats pound like a drummer's song, marching forward, fierce and strong. We're the ones who rise in the clash. Numbers running in a white shirt dash. History burns in the roaring crowd. Every game we scream it loud. Hold 'em, Tottenham, Tottenham till I die. Raise the banner, let it fly. Through the rain, through the fire. This is my club, my only desire.
Good evening. Good evening. How are we all this evening? Are we all happy? Are we all bouncing? Of course we're all bouncing. We're bouncing so high. Our feet ain't gonna touch the ground. And you know what? You know what? I decided today, I think I decided this evening to give old West Ham. Yeah. Oh, go good old West Ham. We'll give them a little bit of a welcome message, shall we? And just let me get that set up there so I can look at the screen and read this out. And it reads as this. This is Dear West Ham. West Ham United, you beautiful, useless legends. We woke up this morning thinking doom and gloom, but we go to bed checking the score, and Newcastle have absolutely sent West Ham into another dimension. West Ham United had one job, not two, Not a completed spreadsheet. Not even the fixed world hunger. They just West Ham fans were saying to West Ham players, don't collapse. What did they do? They collapsed faster than a plastic garden chair at the Sunday barbecue. But we move because somehow, Tottenham Hotspur are now 1 point away from survival. 1 point. And this club is honestly not a football club anymore. It's a social experiment. Every week, Spurs fans prepare for heartbreaking embarrassment and public humiliation. And then somehow the universe goes, actually, let's make this even funnier. You can already hear the Arsenal fans screaming into their pillows, why won't they die? Because, mate, we are Tottenham. We survive purely through chaos, delusion, and used to be Song Heung-min smiling at people. Not anymore. But once we've finished next week, we'll open calculators like NASA scientists. If Spurs draw and West Ham bottle it, I tell you what, not even Big Ange winning this the Europa League will make us feel ever more happier because somehow it works. The survival train is still alive. The hope is back. The delusion is rival. Now it comes down to one final push under the lights at Stamford Bridge on Tuesday. 1 point, one big performance, one opportunity to save this ridiculous season and somehow keep Tottenham Hotspur in the Premier League. And how are we all this evening? How are we all this evening? I am buzzing, knowing that all we need is 1 point from Tuesday. Not 3, not 2, 1. That's all we need for survival. And guys, we will get there. We will do it. Look, we haven't had the greatest record at Stamford Bridge. We all know that. But I am buzzing. I am pumped for that. And I'll tell you one thing. I watched the game today. And I even at 3-1, I was thinking, football can be a cruel mistress. She will come again and somehow West Ham will equal a point, but they didn't. It's down to us now. It's down to us to get the point on Tuesday. Let's put it to bed. Let's put it to bed now. Let's put it to bed. Put it to bed Tuesday, and let's enjoy the last game of the season. Let's look back at the season and say, thank God that season's done. They closed the door on the 25-26 season. Let's look forward to the World Cup and look forward to the 26-27 season where Tottenham Hotspur are going to win and we are going to make it special. But I tell you one thing. Do I feel sorry for West Ham fans tonight? Only 1 or 2. The rest of them, I couldn't give a Scooby. Anyway, let's welcome a few people in. And we are talking transfers tonight. It is all about transfers, rumours, who we might be going for. I've got an awful lot to go through, actually, on the transfer rumour side. So some of it I'm going to bring on PDFs. The others, I'm not. I'm going to... I will read off on the information from My Footballer Insider. So let's welcome a few people in. Big up to Daz. It says, big up Dermot, mate. Big up Daz. Hope you're doing well. Big up Scott M. It says, big up Dermot. Hope you're doing well. I am doing well, Scott. Getting ready for the World Cup and getting ready to be a Canadian fan. Yeah, you got to show me the ways to be a Canadian fan, Scott. What do I do? How do I prepare for games? You're a bit like the Jedi Master and I'm your Padawan. When it becomes support in Canada. So you need to show me. Hope you're doing good. But big up to Sub Dan. He says, great game today. It was a great game. It really was. Big up to Bagpipes. How you doing? Big up Bagpipes. He says, we're hopefully stay up. He's going to kill me. I'm going to keep calling them that because it suits him. Big up to your Bagpipes. Hope you're doing well. Big up there. He says, let's go and get 3 points. Yeah, well, we need 1. So I'm happy with the 1. It's sad that White Hart Lane is the biggest moment of Spurs' West Ham's loss being a first season. Shows how low, yeah, it does. But it's emotion, isn't it, Scott? It's all emotion today, isn't it? It's about, we know we only need a point now. It's in our own hands completely. And look, even if we did lose against Chelsea on Tuesday, we're still 2 points clear of them in the last game. And we're going to win anyway, but we don't want it to go that far. We're going to go for the point on Tuesday and get the point and survive and send West Ham down. Sky's called. Yeah, they must be gutted, Philip. They must be really gutted. They must be absolutely on their knees in tonight, having emergency board meetings. Right, what do we do? What do we do? Spurs need a point. Right, who do we need to pay off? Chelsea will give you 3 Premier Leagues, a Champions League, and an FA Cup. We they must be panicking, Philip. They must be panicking. Big up to and Connor will score. Yeah, I think Connor Gallagher will score. I think it's absolutely written in the stars right now. Big up to you. Big up to Anthony Leach. Good evening, Dermo. Extreme relief now, but let's get the job done on Tuesday and then Salter and Wardorf at the club as soon. Yeah, absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. It's not going to be a long show tonight. Just ready going through the transfer rumours and what's about, so give you guys up to date. Of course, in the summer, at the end of the season, the transfer news beat is back, where we will be on every day with transfer updates, Tottenham news. We've got World Cup watch-alongs as well. We've got build-ups. We've got predicted lineups for the games that teams we're covering as well, guys. So do watch out for that as well. We're going to give it the full beans. And also there will be over on our new channel, which I keep forgetting to put the link in. So let me go and get that. Let me go and get that if I can. Give us 2 minutes. I keep meaning to put it in our new sports channel. Right, where's Switch account? Where is it? There we go. Yeah, if you can, it's sports new channel. Just let me go and get the link for it, and then I will put it. If you can sub to it, guys, I really would appreciate it. It would mean a lot to me and Nick. It's a new channel that me and Nick are starting up. Well, it's taken over the Irish channel, because really the Irish channel was a little bit sort of stuck to one thing. But it's a channel where we're going to talk everything, football, Formula One. Philip been making the odd appearance on there, or will be making appearances on there as well with me in the rugby. Of course, there will be Formula One over there as well. So if you can do us a favor, hit that link. Yeah, so if you can actually hit that link, really mean a lot to us as we look to get that channel growing as well, where we're going to do football, but we're going to do League of Ireland, we're going to do F1, we're going to do rugby, we're going to do other sports as well. So do actually link that up if you can. I really would appreciate it. Big up to Philip. There must be repeated. It's not. Oh yeah, yeah, the bit like what's the word? What's that? The yellow brick road when you click your feet 3 times. Big up Brian as well. Big up Dermo. It's looking good for Spurs. Won't be happening to it sealed. Surely Chelsea players will be knackered out. Yeah, you think so, Brian? No, I agree with you. Big up Scott. Staying up or going down, I lost or care. Doesn't matter either way. I get it, bud. I get it. This is the kick up the ass. Yeah, it is. We need. Big up to Shawnee. Big up Shawnee, an absolute legend of YouTube. This man is a pure legend. I've met him a few times. An absolute perfect gentleman. Always been very nice to me. Does a cracking show over there in all these channels, really does. And look, this Spurs Hub thing, I think it's a cracking idea, and it does help our smaller channels. It does help us. It helps us get out there, and and I thank Sean for actually doing something like this. I think it takes a lot of balls, and it takes a lot of commitment, and it takes a lot of guts to come out with something like this and try to put us all on the roof. I have used it for the news, and it's so great going onto a website, by the way, guys, that all the Tottenham news is in one area. I don't have to go around and have about 35 different or 10 different web pages open. I can just go to the source, go to Spurs Hub, go on there, find what I need, go on to Tottenham, go on to the ones I use, and it's all there in one place. It is so much easier and makes my life easier when it comes to putting shows together. Well, big up Sean. He says, big up Dermo. I saw your message on Twitter. Your channel is live on Spurs Hub, bro. I found you here tonight via the Spurs Hub. You're in and you're golden, lad. Thank you so much, Sean. Really appreciate that. Really, really do. And look, yeah, really, just really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And there is, of course, the link to our new channel, Sports News channel. Do go over there if you can give us a bit of a sub. I would appreciate it, as we do all things other than football. Yes, me and Philip's golden rugby watch-alongs will be back. Yeah, I still have no clue about rugby. I still don't know how many points for a conversion. So, yeah, Philip, nothing never changes. I still don't. But yeah, it will be back. Me and Philip doing rugby watch-alongs. Bring it on. I look forward to that. Right, let's get into it and let's carry on. I want to start off with these. These are all rumours, of course. onto proven otherwise, just information that's given to me that I've also picked up through the Spurs Hub and also through my own Football Insider as well, who I use for information. So all these are rumours onto confirmed otherwise. So this is not like saying, yeah, this player is coming to Tottenham. It's not. These are rumours, and that's all they are for the for now. Big up the feeling. Philip said this season is a kick up the arse. The board needed watchers rise under De Zerbi next season. I know Philip's going to stick a few quid on us winning the league next year. I might follow him down to the bookies actually. Cheers, Daz. Thanks a lot, buddy. And all the jibes and jokes about Spurs going down seems to be quieting down. Do you know what, Brian? I've kept really quiet on this, right? I've kept really quiet and kept my counsel on this. Do you know, I've always been positive we were going to stay up. And everyone is entitled to their position, to their opinion. And everyone's entitled to how they believe what they want to believe. We're going to go up and go down. Look, I'm an emotional Spurs fan. So when we lose, it's going to be emotionally hard for me. And I'm going to, you know, you're going to think low. You're going to think the worst. Of course you do. It's human nature. But I always believe we're going to stay up. And if other people believe we're going to go down, well, that's down to them. I can't change how they feel. I cannot change how they think about Tottenham. And as for the jibes from the other fans, well, who's laughing now? You're so right, Brian. Big up to you. Daz, if you can do us a favour, put my gaming channel in as well, bud, if you don't mind. And put Jess's channel in as well. Put her link in the chat as well. Give her a little bit of a push. Right, so Tottenham are actively looking at a new goalkeeper. Of course, we know that Vicario is probably going to Inter Milan in the summer. So that is probably going to be confirmed when the season ends. I don't think you will see Vicario back in the Spurs shirt again. I think it'll be Kingsley until the end of the season. But we are looking at two goalkeepers. We're looking at the Manchester City goalkeeper, James Trafford, and the Lens goalkeeper, the French international, Robin Risa. Now, these two are being monitored very closely by Tottenham. Look, I watched James Trafford the weekend. I thought he played very well. Kept his clean sheet against Chelsea. I want a goalkeeper to come in that's going to fight Kingsley. Put them both as number one and let them fight it out. I think coming in having a number one and a number two doesn't work. I think you've got to have keepers both in there fighting together, fighting for the number one spot. You're sort of spurring each other on, aren't you? So for me, I think this would be great. I really do. I really do. And out of the two, if I'm really gonna push my luck, I would actually pick Trafford. And I know Philip says, please not Trafford. I'm sorry, Philip. I disagree. I think he's a better keeper than a lot of people give him credit for. Big up to you, Jess, as well. Hope you're doing well. I did ask Staz to put the link in for you as well. So please get over to Jess's channel. Philip took Pep 5 minutes to suss Trafford out and by doing a rumor. Yeah, I get it. But I get it. But Philip, I just think Trafford's got the Premier League experience, and he might be a different keeper under De Zerbi. Well, I do agree with you. Maybe at Old Trafford, maybe at the Etihad, there's a different type of playing that Pep likes his goalkeepers to do. I think Trafford's more suited to De Zerbi ball than he is to Pep ball. But maybe I'm wrong. What do I know? I'm only a fan like yourself, and you got more experience on me as well, Philip, on this and goalkeepers. And there is a new series coming out as well, guys. For you members, that me and Philip are going to talk about the history of Tottenham Hotspur. And yeah, we're going to talk about players of years gone by. We're going to try to get a few old players on as well. We're going to try to get the gentleman we had on before, Philip, name me. I can't remember what his name is, but it's gone for me. But we had him on before for you members. Absolute legend. I mean, that man wakes up in the morning and plays Glory, Glory Tottenham Hotspur on his piano. I mean, that's passion. And we're going to talk about Spurs history. So we're going to start doing that. What we're going to do, we're going to pre-record 3 episodes or 4 episodes ahead, and then they're going to come out while I'm away on my holidays. And also there will be a lot of pre-record stuff coming out as well over the time I'm away on holidays as well. So do look out for that. But yeah, me and Philip talking all things Tottenham history, something we like to do. For you members, so big up Scott. We need a big upgrade on Kingsgate. Well, out of them two, who would you pick, Scott? Let me know. Evening Pagey, evening peeps, evening Pagey, hope you're well. Yeah, there is our gaming channel. Thanks a lot, Daz. And there's Jess's channel. Thanks, Brian. You're very kind, bud. And there's Rodney Martin. Big up all, course, lag out. Exactly. So they're the two goalkeepers we're looking at. Let's see now. Yeah, now Paulina is another one. Paulina is the one I think Tottenham should sign up straight away. As soon as the season ends, get it done. Just ring up Bayern Munich. Right, we're going to give it this amount of money. We want him. Paulina is a player Spurs have discussed internally regarding the possible permanent move, depending on league status and budget clarity. There should be no budget clarity about this. It should be out there, getting it done, getting him in, and getting him in the Spurs captain next season. There's your new leader. There's your new Tottenham captain, Paulina, for me. He's been absolutely immense this season for us. If you look at the way he's played in the last couple of games as well, especially the game against what was the game against Aston Villa when he made that tackle and the passion that came out of him, that shows how much he cares. That shows how much he really do care. He did care and he does care. So please sign this man up. Absolutely. Him and Bentancur together. Absolutely outstanding. Great partnership as well. Kevin Shade from Brentford as well. It remains in serious attack and target if Spurs secure Premier League survival, which we will do on Tuesday when we get the point at Stamford Bridge. Brentford expect to demand around 45 million. Pay it. Just pay it. If we want these players, right, and I'm going to say it for all of them, if De Zerbi wants these players, go out and do it. Go out and do it. Just get it done, pay the money, and get the job done. No pissing around, no flapping around last summer where we hummed and hard. But do you know what? Just get it done. Just go out and get the player in. No pissing around. Brentford will expect around 45 million. So it would be interesting if Tottenham will go for that. But look, we do need a serious striker for next season. We do need a striker that's going to go and get you 15, 20 goals a season. Yes, they're very far and few between. Yes, we've never replaced Harry Kane. We've never replaced Sonny either. So this is the window where we're going to have to really upgrade this squad and replace them with decent players and spend proper money on proper players. No piss-arsing around. Absolutely none of this bullshit. I will get to the chat in a minute after I finish this. Jonathan David, again, we're still looking at this player. This is about the third and fourth window we've looked at this player. I'm sick of Tottenham doing this. Every window, there's one or two players that we keep looking at. A bit like Conor Gallagher, wasn't it? 3 windows we kept looking. Every window came up. Oh, Conor Gallagher's linked to Tottenham. Now it's Jonathan David. He's now linked to Tottenham. Get it done. If you want the player, go and buy him. If De Zerbi thinks he's the man to score the goals for Tottenham, then go and get it done. Pay the money. Jonathan David is still an admirer for Spurs. Look for more consistent goal-scoring options heading into next season. Well, if that's the case, get it done. It seems to be a returning motto with me with this. I just think it has to be done. If De Zerbi wants them, then De Zerbi then Tottenham go out. Right, there you go. There's your money. That's what you asked for. They're the wages you want. Sign him. Get him in the club. We've got to act like a big boy club, not like a small boy club. And also, this defensive reinforcements are expected regardless of the division status, which recruitment plans are already prepared for both Premier League and Championship scenarios. Luka Vacevic is expected to return and be integrated into the first team squad next season, despite interest from Bayern and other clubs. And that's something a lot of people in the chat have been asking for about Vacevic. If Romero does go, do you play Danso and Van der Ven and have Vacevic as a backup? Look, he's been immense today this season in Germany in the Bundesliga, but the Bundesliga is a completely different league to the Premier League. So we'll have to wait and see, but I'm really hoping he does because I think he's a serious talent. This is the outgoings now, guy. Chris Romero remains one of the most likely high-profile departures as Spurs receive major offer this summer. Pedro Porro continues to attract interest and could be sacrificed as Spurs need to balance finances. Mickey van der Ven has admirers, though Mickey van der Ven has come out and said, if Spurs stay up, I want to stay at Tottenham. I don't want to move. I want to work under Robert De Zerbi. So his admirers across Europe, with Liverpool looking to links continuing in the background, and Spurs are expected to listen to offers for several club players as part of a major rebuild after a disastrous campaign. We are going to do a video on that, pre-record it and put it out while I'm away, about the players that I think are going to go, who I think these several players are in the squad, who's going to stay, who's going to go. So do watch out for that as well. So that is the sort of the update I have for you at the moment. There was another bit of an update as well, which I'm going to give you. Um, and it really sort of, I talked about it a little while ago, but there's defenders like Jan Paul van Hecke, from Brighton. He's a player De Zerbi wants, a player born centre back he already trusts from Brighton. So he's going back to Brighton for two players. And also goalkeeper as well, but by Bugan. And Spurs are strongly linked with the Brighton goalkeeper as certainty grows around Vicario's future. So two players from De Zerbi um, had on the Brighton. So that should be interesting. Of course, we talked about Balunia. We've got Meli Azalva, a Roma goalkeeper, a man by De Zerbi, are viewed as another replacement, possible replacement for Vicario. So that's three goalkeepers Tottenham are looking at. We've got Pellegrini as well, seen as an experienced creative midfielder option potentially available on a free transfer. And these free transfers, guys, are going to be absolutely are going to be the ones where I think it's going to be interesting, because you'll be able to get some decent players if you pay them the right wages for nothing. Some of these experienced players that Tottenham need in the squad, and we do need some experienced players, and these are no slouches, these players either. By the way, we also got Locatelli, long-term target, who fits De Zerbi's possession style and midfield contraband. I would love Locatelli to come to Tottenham. Can I see it happening? Probably no. But would I like it? I would love it. I would love a Locatelli at Tottenham's midfield. Of course, we've got Marcos Sensini from Bournemouth, who will be leaving Bournemouth at the end of the season. He is going on a free. Tottenham are one of the clubs that are interested in him. We don't know where he's going yet. It all depends what happens with Tottenham. If they do stay in the Premier League and do pay the right wages, and De Zerbi can convince them to come, then I think it could be an option. But there are other clubs interested in him as well. I think Liverpool and Manchester United, for the latest information that I was given, that are also interested in him. So it's going to be interesting. Where does he go? Does he go to Man United or Liverpool, where he will be getting Champions League football and European football, or did he come to Tottenham under a rebuild under De Zerbi, where we are going to be playing one game a week? So, and it all comes down to wages as well. But if you were a player, I think you would normally go for Champions League football. But if I was him, I would go to Tottenham, because I've said this as well. And I keep saying that, and I use it for the Declan Rice traitorous little git down for the island. And I don't want to offend any England fans here, right? But it's easier for Declan Rice only went to play for England because it's easy for them to qualify for a World Cup. 9 times out of 10, right, England are going to qualify for a European Championship or World Cup. It's a given. It's very rare England don't qualify for a major tournament. If he was to stay with Ireland and qualify a World Cup throughout with Ireland, like Roy Keane did or Robbie Keane did, it's more of an achievement. It's more of an achievement. You've achieved something. You've gone there and you've achieved something with your national team, that you qualify for a major tournament, something nobody can take away from you. But qualifying with England, which is no disrespect to England, you've got to a World Cup, fair play to you, and I will be covering your matches here on the channel. But is it that much of an achievement? Is it that much of an accomplishment? I don't think it is, because to the point I'm making, 9 times out of 10, England going to qualify for them international tournaments anyway. It depends what you do in that tournament. Now, if you go around and win a World Cup, then that's a major accomplishment. But just for getting there, I think it was more of an achievement if he stayed with England. And it's the same with Sensini as well. He may well go to Manchester United, and he may well go to Liverpool. And 9 times out of 10, they're going to go far in the Champions League, or they're going to win a domestic trophy or be fight for the league. Yeah, it's an accomplishment, but it's more of an accomplishment if you did it with Tottenham. because we're, to be fair, and I'm not trying to put anyone down here, but to be fair, Tottenham are not a team really. We never win anything. Yes, we won the Europa League last season, but it was the first time since 2008 we won something. So it's more of an achievement to come to us and work under De Zerbi, with be within what he's trying to build, and go and be successful, and go and win that trophy, and go and win that winners medal. And when you do get it, it is more of an accomplishment because you've had to do it the hard way. So I think he should come to Tottenham. I think he should come to Spurs and play under De Zerbi and play in the lily white shirt, play in the great stadium in the world, show the world, show the world that you're a passion. Uh, well, Scott, you're a little bit wrong there, because we actually brought him through our ranks. He played under 21. We brought him and Grealish both through. What really pisses me off, he played international. He played for the national side in 3 friendlies, kissed the badge and everything. That's what's pissed me off. I mean, I was born in England, but I'm Irish due to my parents. So I can play for the Republic of Ireland. I can play for Northern Ireland due to my mother being from the north. I could have played for Scotland due to my uncle being born in Scotland, if you're looking at the family right through. But especially for Ireland and Northern Ireland, I could have played for both countries' national teams and played for England if I wanted to. But I wouldn't put on my national jersey, the green jersey, and kiss the badge and play 3 full internationals, even though they were friendlies, and kiss the badge. And then say, do you know what? I'm going to go and play for England. No, I'm sorry. That's why I call him a treacherous little git. Jack Grealish is Jack Grealish. He's wasting his career. He's just pissing his career up the wall. He's got the talent and he's just pissing it up against the wall. But yeah, Declan Rice for me is a treacherous little, that got me. That really upsets me. He kissed the badge and everything. You don't do that. Maybe they did make the right choice, but for me, they made an easy choice. They made an absolute easy choice. 9 times out of 10, England are going to qualify for a World Cup anyway. And I think it's more of an achievement for Ireland that we don't qualify for many tournaments. But yeah, it's just how I feel. Just how I feel. Only choice really English kids playing for England makes it. I'm not English. I'm Irish and I'm proud to be Irish. You cut my veins, green, white, and orange comes out of me. I wouldn't. What pissed me off the most is not that he chose England, Scott. That's not the problem. The problem is he kissed the badge. He kissed the badge on the shirt. That's the bit that pissed me off. That's the bit that pisses me off. It's like me kissing this cockerel shirt and then the next day go and sign for Arsenal. So kissing that logo didn't mean anything. Didn't mean absolutely anything. Yeah, exactly, Brian. Rice and Grealish, well, maybe they did because they qualified for major tournaments more often. Big up Dermo, big up Dale Boy as well. Hope you're doing well. Big up Ozzy Ange. Hello and good evening. Today I felt like I died and went to heaven. What a result for this club and us fans today. We were surviving. Now let's beat Chelsea. Exactly. Let's go and get the point we need. Goalkeeper's tricky. Don't want to lose Kingsley, but sign anyone who isn't much better. Do you know what? The Cosmic Kai. I agree 100%. I love your logo, Bruce Lee, by the way. Love how do Bruce Lee films. I think the next keeper to have been, let them fight it out for number 1. Let them fight it out for number 1. Probably at the season then, Daz, I'm probably looking at probably the first Tuesday after the season. Probably that's when I'm going to start getting into the gaming. Need Vancevic to come back, best young, but yeah, he is coming back. Philip, Scott, can't imagine. We have to wait and see, bud. We have to wait and see. You never know. May see some good plays, and yeah, may do. That's going to be interesting as well. Big up to Pagey, big up to Daz. Pagey saying to Pagey. Scott says Trafford. Philip is right. He wasn't for City. We're so far below City. He is only. Big up to We need, yeah, definitely, Philip. Need to keep Palhinha. Absolutely, 100%. Want to trade Palhinha for Foxovich? Joking? No, you're all right. You're okay. You're all right. Um, Big up to Brian. Hope Joe is here next year. So do I, actually. Um, yeah, and big up to, see, I'm in the shoe, but I think once you represent your country, it should be. And you're right. Once you represent your country on the international level, that is your country. You can't just transfer like you can as a player. And as I said, the other thing that got to me is the way he kissed the badge. Um, and we paid for him all the way through. We paid for him all the way through. And just to turn his back on us like that, it hurts. It really does hurt. And I'm not the only one thinks that, by the way, um, Scott. Ask any Irish fan when we played England, there was a lot of anti Declan Rice and more Rice than Gallagher, Grealish, anti people. There really was. Is the point of the bridge too far for us? But I don't think it is, Del Boy. I think we can get a point. I think Chelsea are playing shit at the moment. So why not go for 3? And I will go for 3 because I think we win 2-1. But all we need is a point. Just get that over the line. Get the job done. They must be tired after the cup final. They have to be tired after the cup final. But the one thing that worries me, they might get a bit of a boost with Alonso being brought in as manager. Just to go through, and then I think that's it. Yeah, and a little bit on Robert De Zerbi as well. And this is what I got a little while ago, but I'm going to read it out to you complete. Tottenham are continuing their rebuild under Robert De Zerbi following the chaotic season that saw both Thomas Frank and Igor Tudor leave the club before the Italian support in March. Spurs are expected to prioritise multiple positions this summer, including centre backs, midfield, and goalkeeper, with De Zerbi pushing for players capable of fitting his aggressive possession-based style. Several senior players remain under review, with Tottenham open to sales, refresh the squad, and reduce the inconsistency within the team. Recruitment discussions are heavily focused on technical profiles, younger talent with resale value, players comfortable in a high-intensity system. Club's hierarchy have also expected to back De Zerbi significantly after making him their long-term choice on a 5-year deal. Internally, there is pressure on Spurs to avoid another unstable campaign after multiple management changes and the season spent near the relegation places. Tottenham's current shortlist monitoring targets on the Robert Zerbi, of course, include John Paul Van Hecke, Bert Van Bugen, of course, Salva, Pellegrini, Locatelli, Sensei. So players like that. And of course, as we went on tonight, then of course, Shady and David also in defensive recruitment. So there is a lot going to, and I think we will have a busy summer this year. And I think to me, a lot of players going out and a lot of players going in. Would we see the likes of Romero leaving? I think so. Yes, Porro as well. I think. And also, if you think of the other players we've been linked with on frees as well, Robinson from Liverpool, we've been linked with as well. I think it was broke about, what was it, about 2 months ago now, that Fabrizio Romano, and I did break it on the channel, that Tottenham have agreed in principle to Robertson coming to Tottenham. It all, if we stayed up. So I think once we confirm that on Tuesday, I think we will see a lot of dominoes falling very quickly, because we'll be able to then push on with the targets that we have in hand for staying in the Premier League. And just to go on to that point on staying up on Tuesday, I think it's important that we get it done Tuesday as well. We cannot take it to the last game of the season. We cannot take a chance on it going to the last day of the season. All it needs is us to lose and West Ham just to get us a lucky win against Leeds, which I don't think they will. I think Leeds are going to go there and batter them. I really do. I think Leeds are going to batter West Ham at the London Stadium. But I just don't want to take it that long. I just want to get it done and dusted. Enjoy the last game of the season. Get it done, get it dusted, and just look forward to next season as a Premier League club. I never, ever want to be in this position again. I never, ever want to be here as a fan, like I've been feeling for the last sort of 18 months with Tottenham, where the Premier League has not been a priority. It's either been the Europa League or the Champions League. It's about time we take the Premier League as a priority, qualify for Europe for the following season, and build on that, and go for a domestic cup this year, and go for a domestic trophy, and let's see what happens. I really do. We've got to. We can't be here where we've been before. Big up Scott. It says if Chelsea doesn't care, we might be able to fluke a point, but if they try even a little bit, they will beat us with ease. No, I don't think so. I don't. Scott, I respect what you're saying. I don't think we will, and I understand that's your opinion, and I respect that more than anyone. I do respect your opinion, but I don't think we will. Maybe cause me delusion. I don't know, but I just think we can do it. I do. I just think we're going to be so much better next season, and I think we're going to see that very quickly in pre-season as well. But look, everyone's entitled to their opinion. Everyone has a different opinion. Yeah, I agree with Tom. We won't. Mikey Moore. There was a little bit on Mikey Moore as well. I forget where I put it. Oh, here we go. Now, Mikey Moore's had a fantastic season at Rangers, by the way. And yes, I am buzzing Celtic won the league yesterday. Yes, I did we get lucky? Yeah, we did with the penalty against Motherwell, but we did the job when we had to do the job. Do I agree with the pitch invasion? No. I think, to be fair, that wasn't fair in Hearts. And if the Scottish FA had any balls about them, and this is coming from a Celtic fan, by the way, had any balls about them, they would replay the game again, because it wasn't fair. There was players attacked. There was the Hearts manager. I don't like the Hearts manager very much. I find him a bit of an idiot, but he's still shooting. Fans still shouldn't hit him. So it'd be interesting to see what Scottish FA come out with it. It's done and dusted now. Celtic are champions. We'll go for the double next Saturday, which is going to be interesting. But Mikey Moore, what a season he's had up in Rangers as well. And Mikey Moore could head back out on loan the Spurs to 5 with Rangers interested. And that's the thing, isn't it? Rangers are still interested in Mikey Moore. Now, I'm just checking my phone to see if I've got any update. I don't think I have. No, I don't. No. So that is the latest, really. I would love Mikey Moore to stay at Tottenham and play under De Zerbi and go in at left wing and really, really, really push forward next season. But it depends if De Zerbi does fancy him. That's the thing, isn't it? If we didn't pass the ball about versus Man United at home, we could be safe by now. Do you know what, Del Boy? I think you might be right in that. I think there was times. I think if you look back through the seasons, there's a lot of ifs and buts, and there's a lot of ifs, buts. Could we have done this? Could we have done that? I do feel that there's a lot of lessons to be learned from this season. I think there's lessons to be learned from the board. There's lessons to be learned from Vinay. There's lessons to be learned from the players. There's lessons to be learned from us fans. I think there's a lot to be learned. But it's all about getting ready for Tuesday, getting behind the boys. Let's end the last two. Let's get 2 wins, or a win and a draw for the last 2 games of the season. Let's survive in the Premier League. We've been given an absolute gift by West Ham today. Let's just go and get that point, and then we can look at these transfers, get these in, have a good summer, and then start the next season with a bang. And look, and we will give it to you every step of the way in this channel. Transfers, ins, outs. Even if there's a transfer breaking news at 1 a.m, I will be live as always. We're doing World Cup as well, so don't worry about that. We will be doing late night watch-alongs in the World Cup, which is going to be a bit fun for me, doing the watch-along at 11 o'clock at night. I'm looking forward to that. But guys, thank you all for watching. It's been a great show. Really enjoyed it. Interaction as well. And just, if I don't say it, I probably will say it on Sunday after the game against Everton. I want to thank every one of you for your support this season. For the support you've shown me, the channel, the super chats, the memberships, whatever. You've shown me a hell of a lot of support. There will be people I will name people on Sunday more on Sunday, but I want to thank you guys that are watching. You've you really have made this another great year for the channel. We've really grown over the last 12 months. To also reach over 1 million views, which we ticked over about, I think, a month ago, I am absolutely astonished that we've done that. We're nearly at 3K as well, which is absolutely unbelievable. And we ain't stopping there. I've set myself a target to be at 100K in 10 years. That's my target. Now, I may not get there in 10 years, but that is my target. But guys, thank you all so much. Let's finish off with a few people's chats. If we can get anything for more about going the same range, you seem to be his level. I tell you one thing, he may grow. I get it, Scott. I do get it. I understand what you're saying, and maybe you're right. Maybe Rangers is his level, but we have to let De Zerbi be the one to determine that. But if De Zerbi is determined that Mikey Moore has no future at Tottenham, then you're right. Then we have to take what we can get for him, and maybe Rangers is his level. He's loved up there, so we have to see what happens. Not Spurs related, but Liverpool's saying Slot is about to get sacked. I saw that last night, Philip, of a Liverpool. What was his name? Let me look. He's a Gory lad. I've never met him, but I know he lives in Gory, which is about 7 miles from me. Let me switch back to. Let me come on. Which is about 7 miles from where I live in River Chapel. So he's a good lad. I do like watching his content. Actually, he's very, very, very good. Forget what's his name. It's the Liverpool something. Just let me see. Can I find him? Where is he? I'm searching through. Oh, we go. Here we go. It is. What's his name? Yeah, I don't want to hear you. Well, big up to you. I'm trying to find the name of your club, mate. Channel, so I can actually get it right. Oh, here we go. It is the Anfield Agenda. That's where I found it, and he's saying that last night. About Slot leaving as well. So maybe Philip, maybe that could happen probably before the end of the season or just after the last game of the season. You never know. Big up to Elaine. Oh, big up. Spurs are safe. Hammers are gone in their heads. I agree on that. Ain't going to be anyone till they get September in the champs. I agree with that, Elaine. Big up to you, Elaine. Big up to you. I haven't seen you before, so do hit the like and subscribe if you can. Big up John Dermo, at least. That's an intelligent man. I don't know who's intelligent, but I'm definitely not intelligent. Talking about Spurs. We're going to stay up. Good win for Celtic. Yeah, great win for Celtic. Also got one ahead of Rangers in the all-time winning the league, which is a bit fun as well. Big up Scott. Big up Dermot. True to relieve. We'll have you ready for Canada. Baffling decisions from manager. Oh, great. I'm looking forward to it already. I can't wait. Oh, yippee. West Ham is in a bad patch and right for MDR. I think they're gone. Thanks, Brian. You're very kind. Big up Philip Moore is the future. He is, Philip, but it's all down to De Zerbi as well. Look, it was left to us fans. We'd have him in the team now. But it is down to De Zerbi, and it is down to think if he can use him, or he thinks he fits his system, or he thinks that he's a player that he will be able to use for the future. And if he isn't, then I don't think there's no point putting him back on loan. Because what you're doing, are you waiting for another manager to come in and take? I think just sell him back to Rangers, but it's down to De Zerbi at the end of the day. I agree, he is the future. I agree, he's a great talent. I agree that Mikey Moore's absolutely fantastic. I love him. I'd love him to play for Tottenham. I love him to link up with Mason Milia as well. I think there's another great talent as well. You've got all the youngsters come out. You've got Donnelly, you've got Vandovic, you've got Ashley Phillips. You've got all these youngsters. So it's down to De Zerbi at the end of the day. And a big up to the mum overlord. Hi. Hope you're doing well. Yes. La langa banga. Yeah, she knows what I'm talking about. Big up to you. Yeah, she knows what I'm on about. That's code for something, believe me. But yeah, look, we are back tomorrow with the pre-match build-up, me and Billy. So join us at 8 o'clock for that as we look ahead to the Chelsea game on Tuesday. Then, of course, the predicted lineup will be out at 1 o'clock on Tuesday. 7 o'clock build-up starts for the watch along. So join me at 7. And then after the game, there will be after the whistle as well. So do join us then as well. And then, of course, Wednesday, we've got player ratings. And then Wednesday at 8, we do have post-match debrief as we debrief the Chelsea game. And then we're going to gear all the way up to the big game, the last game of the season. I'm looking forward to my couple of days, about 10 days holiday. Believe me, I'm tired. My throat is sore. I'm a bit run down. It's been a long season, but by Jesus, what a season. And of course, we're all going to get ready for the World Cup, summer transfers, pre-season. And you know what? We're going to do it all over again. Hi, Jules. Hello. How are you doing? Big up to Del Boy. If we had the Zerbi after Frank Wood, yeah, we would have done. Do you know what? I do it for charity. You ever do a charity stream? I do something. Big up to Jess as well. Big up. I'm just finishing now. Big up to you, Jess. Hope you're doing well. Big up to Fiona. You need to get your drag glass. Big up to you. Big up to Angels. Now, what I want to do, a little bit of fun in this stream, is somebody did a song for me today, and it's very kind of them. They did a song for me, so I want to play it. It was actually done for me. It was like the song was made for me. So I want to play it in its entirety. I am going to turn my camera off. So that's not me. Yeah. Oh, bye. Yeah, no, it doesn't have the same will work. There we go. That is me. Right, I'm going to play this song, and then at the end of it, I will stream out. So, guys, this is actually, Jess actually done this for me and sent it to me, bless her. So do go over to JSY Talk Sport, but do hit subscribe in there. I know a link will be in the channel. But, guys, this is a song that was made for me. So enjoy it. I love it. So enjoy it, and I'll see you tomorrow at 8. Come on, you Spurs.
Silver fox in the rave tonight. Dermo got the place alight. Come on, you Spurs tonight. Silver fox under the lights. Taxi ranks singing football chants loud. Got half a Yorkshire joining the crowd. Stacey laughing while the speakers explode. Dermo still dancing in the middle of the road. Talking football till 3:30. Says Tottenham's massive with supreme belief. Hair slicked back with the Irish charm. Old school raver with the silver arm calm. Left foot slide, right foot spin. Dermo starts dancing, everybody joins in. Purple lights flashing, baseline kicks. Silver fox moving with the Tottenham tricks. Dermo the Tottenham fan, Irish silver fox. Everybody clap your hands, jumping round the club with a smile so wide. North London spirit with the Yorkshire vibe. Dermo the Tottenham fan, still shouting Spurs with a drink in his hand. From the first chant to the morning light, the silver fox owns the night. Aye, aye!
Now here it is.
J-Side on the decks. Leeds, Liverpool, Dublin to London. Dermo! Rolling the pub with the Spurs shirt tight. Talking about trophies every Friday night. Silver hair shining underneath the light. Irish silver fox feet feeling dynamite. Guinness in hand, giving it the big un. Says this is our year. Every single season, dancing on tables, causing pure scenes. Believes Ant Ball runs the football machine. He's loud, he's proud, he's chatting all night. North London dreams underneath neon lights. From Dublin bars to White's Hart Lane, Dermo brings the party again. Dermo the Tottenham fan, Irish Silver Fox, he's the king of the dance. Hands in the air when the bass line drops, singing, come on you Spurs! Non-stop, Dermo the Tottenham fan, moonwalking sideways with a pint in his hand. Silver Fox swagger all over the floor, everybody screaming, one more! One more. Silver Fox in the rave tonight. Dermo got the place alight. Na, 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 na. Come on, you Spurs tonight. Na, 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 na. Silver Fox under the lights. Taxi ranks singing football chants loud. Got half of Yorkshire joining the crowd. Stacey laughing while the speakers explode. Dermo still dancing in the middle of road. Talking football till 3:30. Says Tottenham's massive with supreme belief. Hair slicked back with the Irish charm. Old school raver with the silver arm calm. Left foot slide, right foot spin. Dermo starts dancing, everybody joins in. Purple lights flashing, baseline kicks. Silver Fox moving with the Tottenham tricks. Dermo the Tottenham fan, Irish Silver Fox. Everybody clap your hands, jumping round the club with a smile so wide. North London spirit with the Yorkshire vibe. Dermo the Tottenham fan, still shouting Spurs with a drink in his hand. From the first chant to the morning light, the Silver Fox owns the night.
Good night.